match. Dark Angels versus
the Grey Knights.
2,500 points.
Once again, look at this madness. It's 2,500 points is huge.
Yeah, love it.
You put so much stuff. Okay.
Right, so slight differences.
Yeah.
Basically, what's changed in my army is that inside this is now a 6-man interceptor squad with halberds and an incinerator, as opposed to the purifiers I had.
Yeah.
It also now has hurricane bolters. I have added a purgation squad with 4 side cannons in a rhino.
It's gonna be painful.
I took out my assassin, and I think other than that, it's all exactly identical to the last one I played.
Yeah, so just like Dreadnought, who's venerable, right?
Yes,
yeah.
Venerable Dreadnought, double auto cannons.
Whole bunch of melta guys everywhere.
I split up. I combat squatted the interceptor squad.
Yeah, so they're all
hammers on one side, side cannons on the other.
Nice.
Everything else the same, and I'm going to win this time is the difference.
No, it's not going to be there. So for mine, I've added some attack bikes, all melta. It's like 2 meltas and a multi-melta. 10-man assault squad as a light cavalry to help out these guys in melee. I got a 5-man tack squad, just a melta gun, just to help with maybe some flanking, and then my standard devastator squad. Got the lightning claw guys in here with a combat, I don't know, it's company standard, I think, and then shooty guys from the Land Raider. Maybe this Land Raider won't immobilize itself this time.
It's going to.
No. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Guess what turn it is? Wow.
Deuce. They're looking good for me.
They're looking pretty good on both sides.
All right, so my
bad.
turn. These guys failed to Warpquake, but it didn't matter. These guys did, but he ended up dropping over there.
Yeah.
This guy raced over here. We super shot that tank with everything I could draw on it.
Yeah.
It's immobilized, gun missing, and stunned. Guys got out. I used these guys to pop some shots off at the Devastators.
Get rid of my heavy bolters.
So they're gone. All these guys out.
And
everything tried to shoot at me here, and he managed to stun this tank and immobilize this one. Everything else was fine.
Yeah, I shot everything at these tanks, but his cover was good. So
because he cast shrouded.
Yeah, so I
saved the day.
I did manage to immobilize and then stun. So they're not moving, which is what I wanted. So it's good for now, but I'm curious what's going to happen after these guys
It all
have
goes
some
downhill
fun.
for him.
No, it's going to be great. You just watch.
Nope.
Yeah.
This is the end.
No.
Turn 3.
Yeah.
Here's how it all went down.
Yeah.
So I rushed this guy over, put smoke out, popped these guys out. Fortunately,
my Terminators went and ate them.
He tried to charge, but nothing happened to this tank.
Yeah, that tank is he moved 12, right? So he couldn't.
Yeah.
His 6 is too crazy.
Everything else rushed in here.
Yeah. The combat has finally started. It's happened.
Some shooting happened. No one was affected.
Yeah, I know. No, one guy got a wound.
That's not true. Yeah,
or two guys.
I got 2 wounds from 2 wounds from shooting.
Yeah.
From like everything shooting at them.
Yeah.
And then when we finally got into close combat, I forgot to cast Sanctuary, so I couldn't.
It was too late. It was too complicated to get it all back together.
But I almost could have ruined it completely for him.
Yeah.
End result of our combat was I took out 3 of his guys. Belial wiped out 1 of mine, and I took another wound.
Yeah. So
at the end of the day, there, he has immobilized and weapon destroyed that tank, and that guy's also immobilized.
Yeah.
He has stunned
this, so he can't move or shoot, which is perfect.
And I wiped out his Devastators and his
tactical squad. These guys took a pop shot, doesn't do anything.
Also want to mention he's an idiot and threw his own book.
I threw my book by accident. It folded on my stomach and it slammed into my dudes here. So like
there are a couple
so many
dudes.
things just came
Some
off.
guys get less pure now.
Some guys are a little bit less pure. Oh man, that's annoying.
Let's see how this goes.
All right, that's it.
It's getting interesting now.
Yeah, so they're all dead. They're all dead.
Yep. Basically, lightning claws.
No, they were in there.
They were in there with Belial.
With Belial.
Charged in.
And died.
They
did some wounds.
They got 2 wounds and killed off
2 guys?
2 paladins.
2 paladins. That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
This situation here.
Yeah, they were swallowed like.
They were eaten alive.
They were gone.
Basically. These guys ran up here. around.
The desperate flanking.
Ran this tank over here. He managed to fail to shoot it, but whacked it with his hammer, and now it's stunned.
Stunned, yeah.
Other than that, everything here is just sort of in the same situation it was before.
Yeah, just kind of here. Yeah, now we're just seeing what happens. I still got some stuff around, but okay.
All right, let's see how it goes.
Do this. I'm gonna throw these last cannons out. I'm gonna throw them right out. These are worthless, terrible, terrible inventions.
So what just happened was he repositioned.
Yeah.
Tried to shoot this guy.
Nothing.
Didn't even need to
not
cover.
even. Yeah, didn't even. Nothing went through at all. Whiffed everything. Unbelievable.
Basically, we finally managed to blow up this rhino, who's lasted 4 turns.
Yeah.
Ridiculously.
Yeah.
I shunted with these guys who
took out the bikes.
Took out the bikes.
Yeah.
Finally.
Tried to run him away with.
He moved over here, did nothing. These guys hammered into the
Crusader?
Land Raider.
Yeah.
And wrecked it.
Mm-hmm.
His guys moved out, and on his turn moved in here.
Yeah, moved into there.
Moved over there.
Moved away.
Shifted. This guy died on combat on my turn.
Yeah,
he was stuck.
He was stuck, yeah.
These guys moved up. I've lost another little squad of babies.
Squad of little babies. And this tank, it fired very poorly this turn. Everything's twin linked, but missed most on the heavy bolter, and then wounded with only one of them, even though they need 2s. Terrible. I gotta tell Ravi. Ravi told me, it's like, you shouldn't have bought that Land Raider. Like, mine's the best. The one that she gave me is the best, and it's true. It's true.
This one.
This one's cursed. This one's the terrible Land Raider. It doesn't do anything right.
And now I'm gonna win because of it.
No.
You're
Gonna lose this turn, right? I'm gonna get 100 kill points.
I can end it.
When I win. Yeah. Think again. Okay. It's not necessarily the end of the game, but I'm definitely calling it because
victory goes to the good guys.
No, bad guys.
Basically.
Basically bad guys.
So
the
final tally is 8 kill points for me to 4 for him.
One proviso though. Look how many immobilized. And like how many little baby squads. Like, look at this. Like, give me a break.
Yeah, he couldn't get through.
I basically whittled you down a little, just enough, and then it didn't go anywhere.
Didn't go anywhere. So as you can see by our dramatic explosion.
Yeah.
This is where.
No, it was one side cannon.
You're right. One side cannon.
Or was it? I don't remember. But it was one side cannon like made it through.
Blew him up real good.
Yeah.
We wrecked this.
No, that was the side cannon. We had one
cannon.
Shot, like one side cannon.
One got through.
One got through and wrecked it.
He got blown up by his shots.
Yeah.
I did some shuffling around here. We wiped these guys out, down to him.
Down to him again.
So he's alive. He lived again, though.
Yeah. He's
similar situation.
He's still a hero.
Once again, he's looking down over the fight.
Yeah. Once again, he's elevated on high.
So these guys charged in at me.
Finally did some damage to the paladins.
All my powers worked. I lost 1 to perils, finally. And he took out 2 with hammers.
Yeah.
And then I got a wound on him from Fearless. This would continue. Odds are pretty heavily in my favor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd win on that. That's too crazy.
So
yeah.
Victory to Grey Knights.
Again, one last proviso. What the hell is wrong with this? These dice.
He had the single worst dice rolls ever.
Oh man. But credit still to Rankine. I mean, yeah, there's still good moves made, and I made a lot of bad moves.
The mistake of the game. The one thing that really changed everything was
sending my assault troops to assault like 3 squads and a vehicle.
A vehicle that had moved too fast to hit. He's chasing a vehicle that was too fast to hit, surrounded by guys that were as tough as him.
Tougher than him. They all had power weapons.
Yeah.
So that was a stupid move. So that was definitely
most awesome. We finally got Paladins and Terminators into combat.
Yeah, and it worked well. I mean, you know what? Lightning Claw. They wound too easy. They wound too easy.
Because the savior of my day was Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah. I think against anyone else, Lightning Claws, okay.
Very okay.
Very okay.
If my librarian wasn't in that unit, it would just be like, holy shit.
Yeah, it would have been ridiculous.
Maximum over.
It would have been maximum over. But they got their ass whooped. Well before they got to fight.
Several times now, I have once again almost trapped myself.
Yeah, look at this. The only reason why I did well enough to do some damage to him over here is because most of his unit